Hello, hello, hello. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Shema. The day before the Super Bowl 2022. We got the Super Bowl tomorrow. We got Valentine's Day after that. So this video is on how to deal with loneliness. When you don't have a boo thing, you don't have a man to wine and dine you. You don't have someone to make love to your mind and make love to your heart. Okay? So I just invite y'all got this little setup here for y'all because we're going to enjoy this season together. All right? So how do I deal with loneliness? You know me, I'm all about the mindset. I am all about the mindset. But just to give you a little something else to boost you up on top of the mindset work, you got to focus on you. I know that's not what ladies want to hear. I got a list of things ladies don't want to hear. Be content. Wait on the Lord. Just focus on yourself. Be abstinent. Nobody wants to hear those things. We want to hear, I want my boo thing now. Or do they have a rent a boo thing? You don't want to rent no boo thing. Okay. So, but let's break down. Let's jump on into this on how do we handle being alone or lonely. So let's start off with one. What have you accomplished this year? Because you can make that a celebration. What did you accomplish last year? I'm sorry, we only got 2 months in. But last year, what did you accomplish? Because now you're here in 2022 and you can look back and what goals did you hit that you did not think you were going to hit? You did not think it was going to happen. You didn't know how it was going to happen, and this blessing came. Okay, I had one female tell me that she had a door open for her. It seemed like a small door, but it was really a huge door. It opened up more things for her business. It opened up more opportunities for networking with more affluent people. It opened doors for her, all because she put a little bit more work in last year. And she did the mental work. She did the emotional work. And now she also has the reviews that are being posted on her website. She sends me the reviews. She's sending me the things that people are saying. And now they're referring her. And now she's the bee's knees, so to speak. The bee's knees, as they said in the 60s or 70s. The bee's knees. So, go celebrate that. I told her, take a bow. And she said, what do you mean? I said, look at where you came from. You worked on and dealt with getting rid of fear, changing your mindset and learning more about how to deal with men, what type of men fit you, what type of men don't fit you. You worked on strengthening yourself, learning how to speak out more, learning how not to pull back and be shy or hold back. I listed all the things that we went through over the past year and a half and the growth. And now her business is getting so much attraction and she's having all these opportunities come. I said, you did the work. Take a bow. Take a bow. This is your reward. You made it through. Okay, so I worked with her for a whole year and a half, and she's finally to the end of her process, and she has one little string left to clip, and fly, little birdie, fly. She got it. Go celebrate. Happy Valentine's to myself. I love myself if nobody else do. Hello, okay? Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm going to kick it for the Super Bowl all by myself, okay? So what did you accomplish? Did you accomplish something that's going to open up more for your business? Did you accomplish Did it have something to do with family? Did you accomplish getting closer to your children, getting custody of your children? Did you accomplish getting rid of this guy that was no good for you, that you were stuck on and thought you could never get past this guy? Did you accomplish something in your finances? Did you meet a financial goal? Did you hit a goal that you weren't sure of? Were you able to, did your credit get to a certain point? You know, what did you do? Celebrate that for Valentine's. You don't need a man to celebrate you and what you did, what you put the work in to do. And if you're celebrating a goal, you know, that means you're closer to what it is you really, really want. You're closer to it. Take a bow. And then celebrate. Okay, what else can we do when we're feeling lonely? Work on yourself. There is nothing worse than getting in a relationship and you're still changing. Where are you? Do you know where you are? Are you in the beginning, the middle, or the end? Where are you transitioning from and into? Because if you're transitioning, now is not the time to get a man. Because you haven't solidified who you are and who you're about to become. And even as I walk through that process, you know, this past year, I was changing so quickly. Every 2 months, you know, when you're reading information, you're doing your continuing education, you're making career changes, you're making changes in the decisions of your network, your friends, your circle, who you're going to keep, who you're going to wean off, who, you know, so you're not quite solidified in who you are about to become. I did not know who I was about to become, but I did know I was becoming someone else. So when you think of being lonely, before you think of a man, think of yourself. Because if you don't have this right, what are you presenting to him? And it's only fair to be fair to him as well, right? Okay, so embrace that. And let that fill your loneliness for now. Embrace that. You know, and I had a man talking to me a couple of days ago, and sometimes, you know, I want to be honest, but sometimes I really can't be honest as much, you know, I can't be as honest as I would like to. I like to say I'm single, I'm celibate, I'm not, you know, but you say that, now you already know what's going on. That ain't mine. Celibate. Ooh, can I get your number? You know, or, you know, so a lot of times I say, oh, I'm involved, you know, no thank you, or whatever. But I had to tell this guy, baby, let's be clear. I'm single and I'm alone intentionally, on purpose. I can have, not to sound, you know, all that, but I can have any man I want. So I'm alone, and I'm here because I choose to be, not because I have to be, you know. So get to that place where you are single because you choose to be, and embrace that. Not because you have to be. Any of us women can walk out and get a man. We can get any man. We'll probably walk out our front door right now and go and you got about 3 of them looking at you. Like, how can I help you, Miss Ma'am? Okay, so that's not the issue. But if you want the man that you truly desire, that fits you, then embrace that. I'm alone right now because I'm in transition. I'm transitioning. I'm making myself a better woman, because when I do step and he do step to me, I want all of that confidence to flow. I want it to exude out of me. Baby, just when I look your way and like that, you just feel a breeze. Okay. So embrace those things. Loneliness can be lonely depending on the perspective or the perception you're looking at it from. Are you looking at it like is it a craving, a physical sexual craving? Oh, I need a man to touch me. I need a man to hold me. I need to smell a man. I need a man to help me. Stop. Stop. You know, we can do so many things on our own. We use it when it's to our benefit. One minute we all, you know, I can do anything. I don't need no man. The next minute is I need a man. I need a man for this. Pause and just settle in the middle for a minute and stand still for a minute. Okay, just calm down. It's gonna be okay. Just focus on yourself. Get that stuff off of you, because when your man comes to you, you want to have your thoughts together so you're not sabotaging your relationship. You're not making him feel some kind of way like he doesn't want to be around, or he, you know, or he puts you in a category where he's just going to use you. You don't want to be used, you know. So the only way you're going to get to that point where you're not being used and you're conscious of it, and you know you're not getting used, that'll get rid of those doubts like, is he serious about me? Is he for real about me? Or he's just playing? You want to get rid of that? You got to mature that woman. You got to mature that woman and get that on point. Get that femininity on point. Get that understanding of a man on point. Get your baggage off of you. You're going to have to go through that childhood baggage even if you think you don't have any. You know, you gotta do the work. So don't focus on I'm lonely. Focus on celebrating how far you've come through that process. Take this Valentine's and love on yourself. Take that Valentine's, let the Lord love on you, because I'm gonna share my little balloons with you. I ain't bring all of them in here. I just brought this one because I like this one, but I got some more favorites out. But so I say, you know, shoot, the Lord, I went and bought this, you know, for myself, and I did not know how it would make me feel until I got it in my house. And it was in my house for a couple of hours, and I felt so happy and special and all that. So these are actually my favorite flowers, which I'm going to share with y'all. These are my favorite flowers, okay? They're called Sonata Lilies. Some places call them Japanese Sonata Lilies. But when I tell you these flowers smell good, they smell good. And they come in different colors, but this color in particular has this like lavender, pinkish kind of color. And it has, all the colors have different smells. But this one has like a light, sweet, pungent kind of smell. And I set this set in my living room, and when I come down the stairs, before I even get to the very bottom of the stairs, I smell those flowers all through my living room, down my hallway. And it just, as soon as I hit the bottom of the stairs, I smell it, and it does something to me. They just, my favorite flower, y'all. After this, you can give me however many red roses you want. But the Sonata Lily, it just put a smile on my face. And my Happy Valentine's Day balloon. And so that's just how I felt like the Lord was loving on me, because he gave me something that I didn't even realize it was going to affect me that way. I didn't know it was going to make me feel so good. So don't be so quick to think the only way you can feel good is if you have a man near. You know, don't be so quick to think that way. This made me feel wonderful in a more intimate kind of way, you know. And so if I want to say anything that I'm celebrating for my Happy Valentine's / Super Bowl, I am celebrating. I'm celebrating my process that I've been going through this whole year and a half. And I've made it through. Some of the things that I had to drop off, you know, even a tad little bit of selfishness I had lingering, had to drop that off. Weaned off some people out of my life that, you know, no longer needed to be there. Had to, you know, wean things off, you know, rebuilding things, even just building up relationships with my children and being successful at these things. You know, I celebrate all of that. And I'm single, and I can hold my own down. And I have men want to talk to me every time I walk out the door. And I'm not with any of them, not because I can't, but because I don't want to, because I'm feeling my own vibe and I'm loving my own vibe. So I'm telling y'all, ladies, Feel your own vibe and love your own vibe and own your queendom, own all of your accomplishments, and continue to set goals and meet those goals. As you meet those goals, find times to celebrate, no matter how small you think they are. No matter how small. Okay? And so when you do these things, and of course, pray. Pray and get silent. Meditate. Meditate. Take care of yourself as a woman in every aspect, from your diet, the way you eat, what you eat, your exercise, no matter what form it comes in, your exercise, your mental health. Are you constantly educating yourself? Are you educating yourself, reading books? And I don't just mean online, Googling stuff and YouTube and all the time. Though I ain't hating on either one of them, because I be on some stuff on YouTube. But purchase some books, some physical books in your hand. Or if you have continuing education from whatever career or education you already have, go into that and just be you. You don't have to look for a man. You don't have to go looking for one, all on the dating websites and all of those things. Though they do pan out for some people, you don't have to go searching for it. Focus on you and enjoy you. Enjoy you. Because I've seen women who don't know how to enjoy themselves. They're not content unless they have a man. And I mean just that, a man. It don't even have to be the man that they really feel fits them. I've seen women take men just because they don't like being alone. Because they don't like being lonely. If you're one of those women that feels like you have to have a man or someone in your house with you all the time because you're going to be lonely, I would tell you, you need coaching and you need to contact me. You need to get some coaching or therapy. Because that means there's something back in your childhood. There's something that happened early on in your early years, maybe even in your teen years, young adult years. There's something that took place that you feel you have to have a man. You have to have a man. I have to have a man to take care of me. I have to have a man to think for me. I have to have a man to do all these things for me. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. And so I know this from experience as well. I've always been independent. I got married, and that marriage was so traumatic to me. It had my mind, it flipped who I was. And somewhere in there, I thought that I couldn't do anything without him being there. And I had to remind myself who I was before I ever got with him. I was like, that was never me. And it took a step of faith for me to say, okay, Shema, go. You can pay your own mortgage. You can pay your own bills, your own car notes, your own business expenses, your own everything. You can. Don't let that sit, because that's not who you were before you got into that relationship. And I took a step of faith. But I know some women have never been that way to begin with, which even more proves that it started in your childhood. So don't think that you can't do it or you can't make it without a man, or that you just have to have a man. You don't. You don't. Pray about it. Find the support that you need, even if it's a support group. Or like I said, get a book. Books from people who have been through what you've gone through. Different things like that. But of course, you can contact me. And again, when you guys are watching this video, please feel free to comment, ask questions on any video that I post, because I'll respond. I'll respond if I catch it. I'll respond. I'll say something, and things like that. Q&A is always good. But yes, you can follow me on Facebook, Shema Ladd, premarital personal development coach, LinkedIn, premarital and personal development coaching, as well as this YouTube channel. And feel free to comment, ask any questions, any of that good stuff, okay? And so I hope some of this information is helping you ladies to deal with loneliness. You don't have to be lonely. Anybody can go out and get a man. Anybody can go out and have sex. But most women, we actually want someone who sees us, who connects with us, who loves us. For you to get to that point, you have to take the time to put the work in with you. You have to. If you want that, you have to do that. If you're not willing to do that, you're not going to get that. And if you can get comfortable with that, then that's cool. But if you cannot get comfortable with that, then you're going to have to do that. you're going to have to do the work. And it may take a year. It may take a year, but is a year worth it to get the type of person that you really want, that really fits you? Because once your mind begins to change, you begin to attract different things to you. Different things begin to come to you. And not only that, God begins to send things to you. The Lord will begin to send things to you because now you're ready. You actually did it this time. You were actually obedient this time. You actually followed through on your plan and completed it. And when you do that, celebrate. Celebrate it. Celebrate it. So, yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out. This is how you deal with loneliness. This is how you deal with loneliness. And even being abstinent. I've been abstinent a year and a half now. And it, like that, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing because I was enjoying the process of where I am. I'm enjoying the process of the changes that I'm making to become this new woman. And that's how I continue to add to give you guys this information. Not just through my continuing education, but also through me walking through my different experiences. I share what I have. I share how, because I know that thing. I know that thing, baby. Yes, say yes, yes. So, abstinence is nothing's wrong with abstinence. And actually, it only makes things better because you say abstinence and man go crazy. He go crazy. He want to know how long. Now, his mind ain't thinking right. Just be clear about that. His mind is not thinking right. But you kind of got him over a barrel on that one. You know what I'm saying? So be careful, ladies, because this information is powerful with men. It's powerful. So give the guys a break. Don't be too, don't get them too riled up. I try to be gentle with the fellas. So, nothing's wrong with being abstinent. Some people, they get they toy box, so they do whatever, things ain't perfect. Not saying people are going to be perfect. I understand that. But the loneliness, you want that mental and emotional, spiritual, physical connection. You want all of that connected. That only happens when you put in the work. Put in the work. So contact me. And get yourself some coaching to help you move on in the direction you want to go to. And celebrate yourself this Valentine's. Love on yourself. Give yourself a bow. Take a bow for everything you've accomplished last year, this year, and for what you're going to do the rest of this year. Please believe me, more is coming. More is coming, you guys. Things going to turn around. And I can't wait to see y'all shining. So, peace out. This your girl.